Hi darlings, thank you for joining me on Tennille Life Dishes. Today I am making rice wrap spring rolls. This is something that I haven't made in forever, but I want to show you how simple and easy it is to incorporate this into your diet. And then we're going to, when we're done doing that, we're gonna make one that's pan fried because I've seen it on TikTok, I've seen it on Instagram, and I thought, why not experiment with you darlings? So without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay, lovies, I'm gonna show you, I have two separate camps here because one is like the experimental camp that we're gonna do in the pan, we're gonna cook those. And this is the ingredients that I normally use when I make these. And so basically, what is a rice roll, rice wrap, or rice paper wrap? If I could grab one. It's made on these sheets, okay? So you soak this down in warm water. It basically turns into a pliable tortilla, and then you fill it with any kind of ingredients that you prefer. And today we're making vegan ones, and I've got some tofu, I have some julienne carrots, and some cucumber, and I'm just gonna quickly show you how I julienne using this red bell pepper, and then I have some leafy romaine, and basically I love making these because it's filling, it's delicious, it's great for lunch, it's great for dinner, and you can even make a sweet rice roll wrap. And just essentially, I just love these. And since over on the blog, we just shared about being, eating like a vegetarian lifestyle with meat eaters, this is definitely one of those things that everyone in the house is gonna love and want you to whip up all the time. And I will show you that it actually is something that you could totally like bring together very quickly. Okay, darlings, I have this red bell pepper, and bell pepper just brightens everything, so I'd like to incorporate it, especially raw. It's so delicious. So first, I just slice down the middle. I'm gonna set that side a half, and for me, I just slice around that and then gently pull the bulb out, or whatever it's called. I'm sure it has a proper name. And I'm gonna clear it of the seeds, give it a little tap. Okay, so julienne just is slicing thinly and lengthwise. So actually, I'll just cut that. And these are about the thickness that you want it. I want to say it's like a 1/4 inch. That's it. It's julienne. But yeah, I like doing them julienne because that way when you lay it in the roll, it's already in the length. Okay, so I really enjoy black bean sauce, and so I have this one here. And these ingredients, if you don't find at your local store, you might be able to just order online. There's a local Korean market that we shop at, and so that's where I got most of my supplies. So I'm going to just quickly cook up my tofu just a little bit in this black bean sauce. I can already feel my tofu is... Now, if you're going to use tofu, I do recommend you get firm, and today I accidentally grabbed medium, so my tofu might fall apart just a little bit. And I'm just gonna put a couple pieces here and add a little sauce. I don't actually need to cook the tofu. I just want the sauce to like stick to it. So I just always put it in a pan. So basically what I do is take a round cake pan and a kettle, add some hot water to it. It's spilling. Take your paper, just submerge it, it's a little hot, in the water. Take it out. From here, I take my I get lettuce first. So I put my lettuce there. Then I grab my tofu. And like I said, what's so fabulous about this is you can put any ingredients in here that you prefer. If that's, you know, chicken, or you just want all veggies, you could do avocado. I just really like to keep these light and refreshing, but I will say the secret ingredient is fresh mint leaves. So I never skip on the mint leaves. And then basically I bring one side in, bring the other side in. Just roll it. It's really quite simple. Ta-da! And that's it. We're just gonna make a few more. Water is perfect temperature now, not scorching my fingertips like it was before. I particularly like making these in place of like people who eat sandwiches. So I don't really eat sandwiches, but get me some rice rolls, and you know, it's like something that you could pack for a trip, a car ride, even an airplane ride. Back in the day when I would eat on an airplane. So for the last one, I had these big rice papers, and today I'm going to experiment with these little ones because we're gonna make some little crunchy rice wrap rolls. That's what we're gonna do. So before we do that, I am going to just cook up the filling, and today I'm going to use some tofu. Since my tofu wasn't the firm like I normally do, I'm just gonna break it down in a bowl a little bit. And basically we're gonna do a shiitake tofu scramble. And first, like I said, I'm just breaking down the tofu. Tofu, if you're not into tofu, again, you don't have to use tofu. Totally use any ingredient that like serves your hunger. I have my pan here, and in my pan I am going to put in, this is sesame oil. I'm just gonna put in a little sesame oil, and I'm gonna add in the chopped up shiitake. So we have that. The other ingredient that I'm gonna put just to like season is liquid aminos. Liquid aminos really basically taste like soy sauce. So if you prefer soy sauce, that's great. But I've been enjoying this. It has just such a lovely, yummy flavor. So we're gonna put that in as well once this gets going. I'm totally winging this here, guys. I've never done this before, but because I cook all the time, I really do know like flavors that I enjoy. And so my goal here is to just incorporate those flavors with these ingredients. Okay, darling, so this is been cooking for a bit. Now I'm gonna just add the liquid aminos. Not crazy, I'm not gonna go super heavy, just to bring up the flavor there. And I wanted to have a little bit of heat, so I have some chili flakes, which I'm gonna add. And because I'm winging it, I didn't even realize I don't even have fresh garlic, so I'm gonna do just a little bit of garlic powder, just to add, again, more flavor. Tofu does need some seasoning, so we're gonna do that. Oh my gosh, smells so delicious. And now I'm gonna bring in the freshly chopped green onion. Yum! Biz bomb, it smells so delicious. If you're cooking and you're not tasting as you go, like, what are you doing? You need to be tasting your food so that you begin to cultivate like how you like things. You know what? I got a gift. Telling you. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's just so good. All right, lovies, so I'm gonna take this off of the heat now. And we are now going to transition into making our little crunchy rice rolls. So fingers crossed that the next step comes out bomb, because this is already so delicious. So I'm gonna get one of these little baby ones, which are so super cute. Oh, my water might be a little hot. Let's just try it. No, I have chopstick nails. I'll just be extra careful. So we're gonna do the same process again. Soften the rice paper and hope that I can get it out of there because it's quite hot. Boom. Okay, it curled up a bit, but so if it curls up, look, yo, you just literally, okay, maybe not quite as perfect. Okay, that's close enough, we got it close enough. Now we're just gonna get some of our filling and put that like right in the middle. I'm tempted to overfill and I'm holding myself back. So basically, just like I did with the other springy with the fresh veggies, and then we're just gonna roll it. We're gonna make as many as I can with the filling, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. It gives you like an appreciation of when you go to restaurants and you see like a lot of little bitty canapé style or small appetizer style. Someone had to sit there and make that. Just doing it at home gives you like another level of respect for doing batch baking or batch making of any kind. So it turns out I had a debacle, as this is my first time doing this recipe or like wanting to do a pan fried one. They're tearing like a son of a gun too, like super bad, totally sticking to my board. I don't know what's going on. So what I propose and what I would do next time making these is use 2 rice rolls to begin with, like double it up from jump. And then that way it's like extra protected. So now this one is a double, and I've already transferred the ones that didn't stick to a plate, and basically I'm just gonna go through and double wrap the ones that need double wrapping, and then in the future, like I said, if I make this again, totally doing 2 rice papers for this, because it's a mess. Like it's literally, I was like, ah, it's ripping, it's tearing. And I've never had that happen to me with the larger rice papers. So go figure, learn, live and learn. I'm glad that we're experimenting together. Like I was feeling embarrassed for a second, but I'm like, nope, totally gonna share this, totally gonna give you guys the little hacks in there that I am discovering. So in my skillet here, I have added about a tablespoon of avocado oil, and I'm just gonna put in the first one and see what happens. Okay, pan needs a little warming up. No, it's sizzle, it's got a little sizzle, got a little sizzle. Okay, so we'll just, wish me luck, guys. It's literally a situation here. Stickiness. Yum! Okay, I'm gonna give this, okay, one's injured, didn't do well on the flip. Okay, I think it really has to crisp. You see it sprung a leak on that one. So the situation with the pan fried ones, it's a complete debacle. They tore, they stuck. I definitely need to experiment a little more or watch more TikTok videos or something because they look toe back. But hopefully they taste really yummy. Hang on. So I did not make my own sauce because the honest truth is I love May ploy, and it's what I love with my dumplings the most and what I like with my rice roll, my spring rice roll or rice wrap roll. Anyway, so maybe you want to experiment with making like a peanut sauce or something like that, but for me, I can't do better than May ploy, so why mess with it? I'm gonna taste, and you know what? I'm gonna taste this sad little guy right here that fell apart. And actually, I won't use any sauce. The taste is spectacular. Like, it's delicious. There's just something being lost in translation. And it could be that I used moist ingredients, or I need to experiment a little more with this one. But still super delicious. And then these guys I know taste good. So delicious. Do you love that I talk to you guys with my mouth full? Anyway, lovies, I had so much fun with this. Thank you for experimenting with me. I'm starving, my stomach's been growling for like an hour. I'm gonna dig in, I'm gonna eat all this yummy food, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.